This is round 2 of the AFL Evo 2 Sim Tournament. And we have Clifford, Rabbit, Bayless, Drome, Randy, Limitless, Dim Sim, and Dragon Punk, all for North Melbourne. And just Chuka for St Kilda. Oh my goodness me, this should be incredibly exciting one way or the other. I'm just thinking of the possible, permutations. Maybe North Melbourne trounce St Kilda, but then Gresham gets man of the match, and Chuka gets all 3. That'd be exciting. I'd get up for that. All right, we're going to move into the game. Admittedly, do I remember what is the best webcam position? No. But we'll find out. Right now. Can always change it. Please let me know how the audio levels are for you. We're always trying to make this stream experience as good as possible. So if something doesn't work or something's not to your liking, let me know. And we'll try and fix it up. But it's time. The game will get underway in a matter of moments. And I just cannot believe this stacked teams. Oh my goodness me. 8 for North Melbourne. 8 versus the 1 of St Kilda in Chuka. Limitless, I'm really good, thank you. Really good. Enjoying being in a regular content making schedule. And enjoying the content itself. Had a good Easter. What about yourself? Hope that you're well. Alright. Are you ready? St Kilda Saints versus North Melbourne Kangaroos. And it's a big game. A massive game. We're at Marvel Stadium. The teams will run through their banners. And we'll find out who takes out round 2. That is the lineup for you. Get keen, boys. Dim Sim's pumped up. North Melbourne. So many of you. Ben Brown, Cunnington, Pitted. How good is it having the anthems in game, honestly? I miss the footy. A Dim Sim, 1 match every stream now. No semis, straight into the final. And now, St Kilda walking onto the ground. Everyone knows this one. We need to remix this, don't we? Limitless is surprised Cunnington went so late. Okay. We'll see. Rowdy Rabbit, the man who picked him up. Let's go Sainters, says Chuka. Man, I miss sports. Clifford, I'm doing my best to give you as much sports as possible. Watching the test has made me want to play cricket so bad. Respect. Alright, it's time to get this match underway. St Kilda versus North Melbourne. It's an early Kanga clearance. Only as far as Daniel McKenzie, who takes the diving mark. He kicks it back to where there's numbers, but it is inside his own 50. Kick forward. Nicely done. Bradley Hill takes the mark. Half smothered. Good D by the Kangas. But don't argue in the kick forward. Punched wide. Tackled. Rolls over the side. Throw in. Pushed in the back there. Kangaroos might get their chance. It's a clever kick inside. Jared Pollock will go back to see if he can get the first major. He will surely open the scoring. He does both those things. The first goal of the game goes to North Melbourne. Jared Pollock is the man. Kick forward for the Saints. Pitted does extremely well. Shoulders his man away. That's sockered forward, throwing the ball. Bit of reprieve for St Kilda. Umpires told him to hurry it on. Luke Dunstan takes the mark. They play it on. And it is going forward for them. Surely now into the 50. St Kilda, one-on-one. And it's taken by Paddy Ryder. Not quite straight on, but close enough. Surely won't miss from here. No, he won't. And the Saints make it 1 goal apiece. Dim Sim, it's actually FIFA tomorrow. You're both wrong. Maybe, we'll see. Get in the Discord as always. I'm happy to take suggestions. What about that kick from Kane Turner? I'm a bit speechless. Picks it up from the 50, bang. 12-6, accurate kicking from both sides early on. Again, sockered forward by the Roos. A shove off the ball, nicely done. Kick to space initially, but Dylan Robertson gets back and claims the mark. Jack Billings plays on, and I think his teammate must have gotten in his way, unlucky. Or maybe there's a strong breeze on this side of the ground. Kick inside the 50. Millen pushes his man in the back. St Kilda have a chance to make it 12 apiece. It's a good-looking kick. And it's through. St Kilda equalise once more, 12-12. 4 straight for the game. Oh, that WWE stream was bananas. If you haven't seen the YouTube video, get on it. Mark by Bradley Hill. Decent looking kick. Smothered. Kick inside. Mark taken. Josh Battle. The Saints on a little bit of a roll. And the kick is good. And Kilda have the lead once more. Very accurate kicking, 18-12. There is a YouTube vid. Dragon Punk, if that's a question. The answer is yes. You might have missed the tweet today. Or indeed, Dragon Punk, just subscribe to the YouTube channel, turn on your notifications, and you won't miss a thing. That's a really good kick. Membrane has players running in. Kick is smothered. That's a really good tackle. Battle wrapped up. Ball up. Anderson throws it away. Good tackle. Good kick. Good mark. Bradley Hill. We have to kick this from just inside the 50. Dragon Punk all over it. I should never have doubted you. And there's no doubting the emphatic kicking in this game. The Saints 18-12. Chuka is laughing hard right now. Mark taken by Ben Long. Lots of players in the contest. Oh, hang on a second. Hang on a second. Stop the game. Speaking of AFL, look who's in here. Friends, are you kidding me? We might have to stop it and let them take a team. Mitchie. We've got 1:30 left, and then we're going to have a chat. Mitch Robinson. Like, that's another goal, Sebastian Ross. There's a great game going on. Mitch Robinson with the host, 196 viewers. I'm just waiting for this first quarter to end now. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Come on, fam. Wrap this up for me. Wrap this up. Followers blocking in. Mitchie, thank you so much. All right, finally, the first quarter ends. Because we have a madness in this game. St Kilda leading North Melbourne by 18 points. On a massive run of goals. But the big story right now, Mitch Robinson. Let's change it to this one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you don't know Mitch Robinson, he is a footy player for the Brisbane Lions. Been streaming on Twitch lately. I've been enjoying the press conferences. Mitchie, appreciate you. Holy moly, thank you very much, everyone that's following. We might have to give this. We might have to give this just a little bit of a rest so that our new followers can get involved. And we might have some more people picking Saints players if this is anything to go by. Chuka destroying us all. Firstly, friends in the chat, if you're not already following Mitch, please follow him. Amazing having sports talent on Twitch. A redo? Not a redo. Not a redo. But what I'm going to do is just explain the concept for the people that have just joined. And I thank you to you all for following. We're having a sim tournament. Which means you are trying to pick the player who will get best on ground as judged by the game. If you successfully do that, you'll get 3 points. If your player's on the winning team, you get 2 points. And just for participating, even if you don't win or get MVP, you get 1 point. And so those followers, I appreciate you're doing your thing and waiting your 2 minutes before you can type, so I respect it. Holy moly, though. This is getting next level. Are you from Victoria? Welcome to the stream, Strith. Hopefully I'm saying that right. I'm actually a Sydney boy. I'm a fraudulent Aussie Rules fan. Fraudulent. Groz, good to have you in here. Welcome, newcomers. Welcome. The absolute scenes. We are underway and rolling. Happy to take a deep breath and we'll go again. Friends, if you've just joined, really good to have you in here. This is round 2 of our sim tournament. We have a round every week. If you'd like to get involved, this is your opportunity. Just pick a player. Pick a player that hasn't been chosen yet. As you can see in the viewers list, we already have some selected. But if you'd like to play, pick a player not selected by a viewer, and you can get involved. Do you like NBA? I certainly do. Strith, we have a Discord where we talk about the NBA a lot. Stream it once a week. Randy says I'm a Kings fan. Randy, that's not strictly true. Chat, am I just going to sit here while these roll in? I know we've got a game to play. We have a game of AFL Evo 2 to play, but I want everyone to get involved if they'd like to. Do we just continue it? Do we just continue the game? I'll let you decide right now, chat. Continue the game or let some people get involved. I'll let you decide. Give me 30 seconds. How do you join the spreadsheet? Strith, pick your player. Just type it. Type it right now. Which player do you want? Chance to get involved. This is your chance. Oh, here we go. I see the chat. It's pumping now, baby. It's pumping now. Lockie wants to get in. Do I need the game to play? Heck no. Heck no. How do you pick a player? Has Dusty Martin been picked? Lockie. Lockie, unfortunately, Dusty is not playing in this game. Strith says, can I have Ben Cunnington? Strith, as you can see here, Rowdy Rabbit has already selected Cunnington. Unlucky. Pollock. Miss Solo says Pollock, who I don't think's been selected yet. Indeed. Indeed. Well played. Miss Solo. Tell me which one you prefer. Thank you, Chuka, for the update. Strith still wants Cunnington. Strith, it's not going to happen. Seb Ross for MVP. Incuban. Good to have you in here. Welcome. Honestly, these follows are just incredible. Absolutely incredible. I gotta keep up though. Jara says Jack Steele. Done. We're cooking now, fam. We're absolutely cooking. Who else have I missed? Panic. This is the type of day that we dream about. Incuban. Burn, if I spell your name wrong, say it wrong. Just bear with me. Brad Hill for Gen Z Master. Brad Hill. How good's the hustle right now? Bang! Chuka, you've got friends now. You've got friends. Have I missed anyone? Groz wants Zach Jones. Done. Bang. Jerome, no, you're locked in. Voz wants Jed Anderson. Many friends. Voz, good to have you in here. Alright, have I missed anyone? Otherwise, we will get underway. Admittedly, we have played the first quarter of this game. And one team is significantly in the lead. But in a way, this is probably good that you can't see what the score is. The panic is real. The panic is very real. Goldstein for Strith. I think you've done it. No, you haven't. Bayless has got Goldstein. Strith, look. Look at the screen. You can't pick a player that's been picked. We're so close. Oh, you guys are going crazy. Carl Bomber. Oh, they're all in here. Seriously, we're going to have to buy Benny a drink, mate. Lockie wants Rowan Marshall. Lockie, I feel like I missed you maybe before, and I apologize if so. Bam, you're smashing it. Dim Sim, shut up. I know you want Hanbury, Mr. Riley, but as you can see here, Carl Bomber has already gotten in ahead of you. Can I zoom in a bit? This is as zoomed in as it's going to get. Holy moly, this has gone nuts. Strith wants Geary. Yes, you can. Strith, you've done it. You've picked a player. Let's go. I'm very proud of you. We got there. I know this is new and different content. I don't expect y'all to understand what's going on. And I'm losing my mind right here. This is huge. McGrady wants Jack Billings. Yes. Oh, you smashed it. TMC Grady. McGrady? I'm going to bottle all your names, just like I'm going to bottle these AFL players' names, and you just got to bear with me. I put an extra letter in your name. Oh, the panic is real. Who's Higgins? Do you mean Sean Higgins? Again, selected by Jerome. North versus Saints. Come on, Paddy. Mr. Riley wants Paddy. I remember Paddy from before. Yes, let's go, Mr. Riley. Oh, bam. Branny, honestly, thank you to everybody that's followed the stream. This is absolutely nuts, as you can tell by my excitement. Branny, bang. All right, are we done? Are we locked in? Are we ready for quarter two? Again, you guys have joined a quarter of the way through the game, which is absolutely fine. But we'll try and do this from the beginning. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls and others, welcome to round 2 of the AFL Evo 2 Sim Tournament. Every week we simulate a game. It is your job to predict who will get the best player on ground, MVP, whatever you want to call it. You get 3 points for that. If your team wins the game, you get 2 points. And if your team loses the game, but you competed, you get a point. All you need to do is pick a player. Woo! All right, insane in the memory. Quite work, does it? But we like the hustle. Start, says Strith. Start. I will start. Let's go. Which team do you support, IRL? Bobby, as a sort of wannabe commentator. I just love the sport, man. All right, we're done. I can't wait anymore. I'm sorry if you've missed out. You can hurl abuse at me, and I'll accept it. Strith actually got a player trucker. Strith nailed it in the end. And so, we've actually got a game to sim, believe it or not. This is the score at quarter time. We're going to head on into quarter 2. The game will decide, by the way, best on ground. Game will decide. It's not up to me. Unless the game doesn't work, at which point... That's right, Chuka's trying to help. Quarter 2 underway. North Melbourne had the lead, but it's been the Saints at the end of the first period. Sea Turtles is in here and wants Luke Dunstan. Wants Luke Dunstan. Done. That's a great mark by Ben Brown, by the way. Clifford selected Ben Brown. Sea Turtles, I'm locking that in for you, by the way. Off screen. Don't worry, it's done. A goal for Ben Brown. The Kangaroos back in the contest. Clifford, well selected. Unfortunately, Gresham's already been selected. Stagey a ball, I apologise. Kangaroos inside 50 again. It's a good looking kick. Mark's build. Socket away. Only just outside the 50. Then bomb back inside. There's a man there off the ground. That will actually be our first behind of the game. Our very first miss. Unexpected. Brown takes it straight out of there. Stays inside the 50 for now. And pass forward is decent. Kick slightly smothered. That looked a little high. Nothing paid. Mason Wood wrapped up. Dim Sim. At me your handle and I will. Kick inside the 50. I thought the mark was taken, but it's a Kanga who runs away with it. Oh, attempted sidestep doesn't really come off, and that's very high. Rowan Marshall gives the Roos a bit of relief. And here come the Kangas again. Decent looking kick. He's wrapped up right before the line. Ben Brown at one ugly man, but great player. It seems harsh, but I respect you. Hand pass inside. Surely just needed to get boots a ball and it would have been a goal. Mark taken by Ross. Stagey a ball. I can confirm that Nathan Brown is available and I've locked that in for you. The Saints going forward. Kick wide, but straight to Hanbury. The much sought over. Hanbury kicks a great goal. No wonder so many of you wanted him. It's only Carl Bomber who was successful. And the Saints increase their lead. Tim Sim, thank you. I'll try and remember for next time. Kick to a 2-on-2. Good mark taken by Gresham. Quick kick inside 50. Saints have numbers. Soccer off the ground. Skews to the left. And it's just another behind. As Chuka's pointed out to all the wonderful new people who've joined, feel free to follow me on Twitter or get in the Discord and you'll always know when we have one of these sim games. Kick forward. Good mark taken. Sam Durden. And he wants to get it straight out of there. Pollock with the mark. Forward again. This is decent by North Melbourne. 37-19. I don't like that kick one little bit. Wrapped up, but no prior opportunity. Tim Sim says follow the TikTok. That's probably the last thing you should follow. From that firm tackle, the Kangas threw the ball away, and the Saints are blowing out this lead. Membre it is with the goal. Branny will be excited at halftime. Can we see the stats? Definitely. quick tackle. McMillan can't go anywhere. 6:30 remaining in the second term. Tackle looked a little high, but it's decent. It's decent. Branny, I know. I don't even know how to say your name. Is it TMC Grady or T McGrady? Either way, I know it's very different content, but I hope you enjoy it. I know there's no sport, no footy at the moment, so we're doing the next best thing. It's just great to have a game that feels a bit like the game itself. Decent soccer off the ground, but it's all Saints in the centre. Kick on goal. Could be decent. I think it's smacked into the post. 44-19. Saints again. Anyone got deja vu? North Melbourne, what are you doing? Get it together. 45-19. Another simple mark dropped. Big tackle coming in. Higgins wrapped up. 3:30 left before the main break. Shocking hand pass. Thumped forward. Good mark taken, McKenzie. Kicks it wide-ish. Oni, an even better mark. The Saints, they get another one. It's going to be a very angry halftime team talk. Under a minute 30 left. It's 45 for the Saints. Now it's only 46 long, pushing it. Grady, it's simply the game that decides it. The game will decide who the best player on the ground is, and we will go with what the game says. Good pressure. The Roos look like they won't get any more rattled by the end of this second term, but 46-19. St Kilda, extremely impressive. As requested, we can have a look at some of these stats, both overall and with the players. Accurate goal kicking from both sides, but 11 goal scoring attempts to 4. They've had more inside 50s, more disposals. Really, they're leading practically every meaningful statistic. We'll have a look at some of the players, particularly the scoring. Battle, Hannaberry, Hill, Lonnie, Membray, Ross, Ryder, all with a major for St Kilda. Brown, Pollock, Turner with a goal each for the Kangas, who's been having a lot of the ball. Pollock's had a bit of it. Indeed, Pollock's had a lot of it. Should have gone to disposals first, I guess. For St Kilda, McKenzie, Ross, Hill, Lonnie, all there or thereabouts, but St Kilda were behind at the start of this game. If you came in and missed it, you missed a good even start. You've just seen the Saints blowing it away. They're your major ball winners, your goal kickers, and you can see that graph down the bottom. Roos did have the lead over the halfway point of the first term, but now we're going to push on the third quarter. My boy Seb getting it done, get him to the Lions, Ikubin. I don't know if this game will have any standing on that, but we can dream. Rush through for a behind. Jerome, yeah, there's not a lot to do with him. Good mark taken, steal, I tell you what. Those that pick the Saints would be happiest at the moment. Good smother. Saints just power on. Good kick, good mark, Paddy Ryder. Mr. Riley selected him. Errant kick, Robbie Tarrant with the mark. Quick hand pass. Kangaroos want to get it moving. Still going forward, to be fair. Good usage. Kick inside 50. Only one man ever getting there, Nathan Brown. put the timer counting up. Bobby Jeff, we did this last time, and everyone asked me to change it back to counting down. So I can change it back for next week if you like, but everyone disagrees on that. Is this like Supercoach? Strith. It is a very undercooked version of Supercoach. We're just simulating AFL Evo 2 matches, having a bit of a contest. The sim tournament ends, by the way. This is round 2. The tournament ends when the footy comes back proper. And there'll be a major prize winner. I'll give away a prize to the viewer with the most points at the end of the sim tournament. I haven't seen Jed even with a touch yet. Bobby Jeff, I know. Look, I can't seem to win, but that's okay. We'll keep changing things. Oh, what? Runs that challenge well. Get it away. Kangas trying to go through the middle. You feel like they're one hand pass away from getting it forward. Instead, it's a kick forward. Good mark taken. Dylan Robertson. Carl Bomber. I don't mind what teams we use each week. Just get in the Discord and you can choose. If you have a favorite team and you're annoyed that they're not playing, I understand that. Get in the Discord. Go to the AFL section and tell me who you want to see. Haven't seen a score for a while, but at least the Kangas are fighting. Maybe I've spoken too soon. A bounce, a kick into the crowd. Voz, we just do one a week, mate. We've got lots of different games that we play, lots of titles. FIFA, 2K, Cricket, WWE. Today is AFL Day. But look, again, if you want to see more than one game a week, get in the Discord and you tell me. I'm sure we can make it happen. Sean Higgins, kicking it wide-ish. Good bump. And Simpkins racked up. Big fist. Maybe in the back, nothing given. And again, oh, shoved off the ball. The kick wide. Well wide. That Breeze must have switched to the far side. Decent looking kick. Robertson with the mark. Plays on immediately because he sees a man. And Bradley Hill takes a very good mark. How's his kick? Decent. Tackles flying in. This ball's surely going to spill over the side. It's kept in nicely until it's booted out. Bradley Hill. Oh, very high tackle, Billings. Goodness me. Had man in a chokehold. Crowd screaming for ball. Sainters, there's no one in there. What's the bounce like? Jack Sinclair. Oh, the bounce. He needed it to be kind, and it wasn't. Just another behind, but it's a 27-point lead to the Saints. You can make that 33. The Kangas have been punished. Some poor usage. And you're starting to feel a bit sorry for them. What is that? What is that? Strith, admittedly, not a massive NFL fan. I've watched a little bit, but never really been able to fully understand it, so certainly nothing like Aussie rules. All right, here come the Kangas. What's the bounce like this time? It's better. It's great if you're a North Melbourne fan. Sean Higgins, Drome, you've got yourself a goal, and that makes the scoreline a bit more respectable. 53-26. Decent through hands. Once again, kicked forward. Taron Thomas with the behind. 2 minutes 39 left, but this is a bit better. Again, respect to the Saints. They've mostly used the ball quite well. Even when it's been back and across, it has been to a player. That kick's shocking. And Ben Brown takes the mark. Clifford's man again. This would be big for the Kangas. Ben Brown. Everett was online, just behind. A minute left in the third term. Benny, stop choking, says Clifford. I tell you what, that's a dangerous kick, but the Saints have done enough. 25 seconds left in this term. Lonnie, I dare you to go back and kick it from there. Didn't think so. Alrighty-roo. North Melbourne with a bit of a comeback, but it is a 4-goal and 1 behind lead to North Melbourne. 1 term left. Again, just look at those stats. It's a little harrowing. So many of you picked North Melbourne to start, and then everyone came in here and piled on the Sainters. I don't know if you saw the first quarter score or not. Respect if you did. Hill, Ross, big ball usage from St Kilda. Lonnie's got 2 majors. We're going to need a miraculous comeback. We've seen some crazy things already on this stream with AFL Evo 2. That almost looked like a good start for North Melbourne. Instead, it's the Saints running away with it through the middle. Lonnie again. Oh, hand passes it away. And then the Kangas do the same. Mark taken. Lonnie has been everywhere. Interestingly, no one's selecting it. By Click, thank you for the follow. Kick, is it going to have the length? Instead, it's a mark. Paddy Ryder. Mark on the line. Mr. Riley, I tell you what, your chances of MVP have just increased dramatically. I thought he put that wide. I kid you not, I thought he absolutely bottled that. But we're fine. 59-28. The Saints on the warpath. They could be through again, you know. There's numbers forward of the ball. Just got it clear. Mark taken. Kane Turner kicks it wide. A great kick, really. Similarly, good kick inside. Kane Turner gets it back. I'm not sure about that one. Kangas need to get it inside 50. They do. It's a 2-on-1. Mark taken. Luke McDonald. No one's selecting Luke McDonald, but if you're a Kangas fan, this is what you need. And the kick is good. That lady hasn't sung just this minute. Is that still politically correct to say that? Who would know? 59-34. Kangas forward again. Be such a comeback if they could. 25 down still. Fair to say, if the Saints score one more goal, it's all over. And that's a good kick. Josh Battle plays on, kicks it inside. Mark taken, Sean Higgins tracking back. His kick looked all right, and the bounce favours his teammate. Shoved off the ball. Zach Jones allowed to take that. Uncontested. You know what though? Brown, he runs onto it. And he gets it. Ben Brown. Clifford. Your man's coming up clutch. Don't be going anywhere just yet. 59-40. Still 11 minutes, 24 to play. Strith, I'm glad to hear it. Good to have you in here. Bobby Jeff, there are a few people talking in the chat. I have spoken to them a little bit, so it might just be glitched out for you, mate. Not sure why. Promise I'm not talking to myself. Kick is very good. Ben Jacobs plays on. Have a bounce, lad. He takes a bounce. There's a man there. You know who it is. It's Ben Brown again. Ben Brown, selected by Club Clifford, will go back to kick it. And he does, you know. He does. It's 59-46. 9 minutes, 10 left. Brown has 3 goals. Clifford. It's a 13-point game. Big tackle. However, the Saints go into their 50. And it's a good mark. Bradley Hill. Gen Z Master selecting Hill. And if this is a goal, it might be all done. And the kick is shocking. Pushed very, very wide. I think Membry went to the shop for a pie and didn't come back. A Gen Z Master? No, this is a sim tournament, mate. I'm certainly not going to skew the results by playing a team. McDonald is pinned and throws it away. Kick inside the 50. Good mark taken. Jack Sinclair. No one has selected Sinclair. However, why has he kicked that off? Why on earth has he kicked that off? Savage throws it away. Oh, you thought the Saints had a chance to seal it. Oh, Gen Z Master again. You don't need to apologize. It's a bit different. The idea is to create content for you to participate in and enjoy, appreciate. Not everyone can have a PlayStation. Not everyone can afford the game. So you have the internet and Twitch, you can get involved in this. 4 minutes 30 left. Kangas need to get it out of there. That's a decent hand pass. What's the kick like, more importantly? It's okay. I think Brown's all the way back. Here we go. Kangaroos on the march. The kick is good. Under 3:30 left. McKenzie gets it done. That might just be the game. Clutch mark taken. Dim Sim, I got the game for 75 or something at JB Hi-Fi. So maybe it just depends where you get it. 14-point deficit. There's no one there for the Kangas. They flooded the midfield. Runs out of play. They need a snap shot on goal to the Kangas. And it doesn't come. It was a good fight back by the Roos in the last term. However, St Kilda more impressive on the day and absolutely destroying people. Again, good little fight back, but respect to everyone who picked St Kilda. You'll get your 2 points. If you pick North Melbourne, you get 1 point. But if you get the MVP, you will have 3 points from round 2. We'll find out who that is shortly. If the game doesn't pick, I'll pick. But credit to you who chose St Kilda. A very solid win for them in the end. All those North Melbourneites got to be unhappy. There you go, player of the match. It's working this time. I say it because one time when we tried it, it didn't let us pick our player of the match. As you can see, St Kilda 60, North Melbourne 46, 15 scoring shots to 11. Now we're going to find out who the player of the match is. If it's none of you get the 3 points. Are you ready? Player of the match is Bradley Hill, selected by Gen Z Master. Gen Z Master, who just said, I like the content, mate. I assume you meant then keep it up, not keep it, mate. I'll do both. Gen Z Master, Ben Brown in second, Lonnie in third. No one had Lonnie. Clifford had Ben Brown, but Bradley Hill. Oh, Gen Z Master. Well played, gets in here, picks a player. You'll get your 3 points. Let's quickly have a look at this then. Gen Z Master on the winning team. We don't need to worry about that for you. You get your 3 points. Every other Saint will get 2. Just give me a little second. I'm doing this one-handed. It's harder than it looks. I'll update the carryover points. Oh, come on, fam. Be a good guy. Excel. So many of you picked North Melbourne to start as well. So many of you. This was the leaderboard from last week. Drone with 3 because we had a joint MVP because, again, wouldn't let us pick the player of the game. Dynam with 2 and the rest of you on 1. I'll update this and before the next round, I'll tweet out what the leaderboard is. Or if you want to know, I'll post it in the Discord.